So, Alexandra, if there was one thing you would want to tell women and people going through menopause about this initiation, what would it be?
That menopause is an opportunity, Sophie. It is an extraordinary opportunity, but to experience it as that, you need to be prepared, and you also need to feel held in some way. You need to be resourced and held. And the interesting thing is that once you understand about the initiation of menopause, the possibility of what menopause can give you, and you understand the stages that you go through, the 5 phases that we describe, that will give you a sense of holding. So actually, menopause itself is a kind of holding when you're prepared for it, when you know about it. And that this holding will then really allow you to harness the opportunity that it's offering you and really reap the goodness.
And if someone is prepared and supported for this, what does it look like? What's the promise of this menopause initiation?
I love this phrase, the promise of menopause. It came to me when I was writing the menopause book. And actually, I feel the promise of all our menstruating years is this word belonging, and that at menopause, it comes to a fulfillment. So the promise of menopause is belonging, and it's about belonging in yourself. And in finding that belonging in yourself, you find your place within the world, a belonging within the world. And that belonging then releases this sense of freedom, this authority or power that you bring to the world in service of the world. And it is a responsibility, but it comes from this sweet, this intimate place of utterly knowing who you are, from this place of belonging to yourself and to life.
Why is this promise, why is it so important that women and people going through menopause are supported to realize this promise right now in the times that we're living in?
Because this initiation of menopause is in service of life. It's in service of the world. That's what initiations are always ultimately about. It's about stepping up to something bigger beyond yourself, Sophie. So these times are asking for something radically different now. We have to change. And of course, we need lots of different positions to help with this change. But I profoundly believe the postmenopause woman, the postmenopause person, has something very particular to bring, and that menopause is actually in service of that. It's in service of what is needed in the world today. So the process you go through at menopause awakens you to your calling. And it also awakens new levels of intelligence, of knowing. It awakens different types of powers. It takes you through an emotional workout, for want of a better word, a process of maturation by which you come into a place of being able to handle these new powers. But they are not about you. They are about something beyond you. They're about service to the planet, to life. And I actually feel now that it's almost like our understanding of menopause has gone through a revolution, and it's in concert with what is demanded for these times. It's been called out of us, if you like, for what's needed now.
And you've been working on this for many years. This is 9 years in the making, this course, in different formats, right?
It is, Sophie. And I've grown down and down and down into this material, and never more so this year in the writing of the menopause book. And I really feel now both very precisely what menopause is serving in us in a very kind of detailed sophisticated way, if you like. And that I have really tried to embody in the course itself. So the course has a coherence, it has an integration about it now that has evolved over this time to really serve what needs to happen within us, that we may step out and serve life in this way. And, you know, menopause takes us into the most intensely vulnerable place. And it has to find the kind of power that is required today. But to go to that place of vulnerability really demands something. And if we are not supported, if it's not understood and it's not supported, and we're not resourced in any way to go there, then it turns up as, you know, trauma and challenge. Well, it is challenging, trauma and stress and difficulty, rather than this process of awakening that it's meant to be.
Great, thank you, Alexandra. So anyone that wants to join us, the place to go is redschoolmenopause.com. redschoolmenopause.com. Thank you.